Welcome to episode 1 of Too Many Cooks with me, your host, Stephen Soupy Campbell. This is the show where I talk shite and make shite with some interesting guests from all walks of life. Keep in mind this first episode is a pilot, so God knows what the fuck it's going to turn out like. But for episode 1, we are making pancakes, and the guest that we have is the one, the only, the great and powerful Lianne McCooey.
Great and powerful.
I know, I feel like Joe Rogan.
That is weird, lad.
What about those vaccines?
Great and powerful sounds like, I don't know, like Skeletor or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, aura-wise.
Aura-wise.
But yes, thank you very much for coming on. I much appreciate it.
No problem.
Much appreciate it. If you don't know Lianne is a stand-up comedian, ex-cafe owner.
Why am I a stand-up comedian and you're a wannabe stand-up comedian? Because you've probably gigged more than I have. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually think that introduction is in the last take, but you're still right. You know what? There's probably something going on in there that I need to... It's probably a self-esteem thing.
We're all wannabes, mate. We're all wannabes.
We're all wannabes, and you're fake it till you make it, right?
You're right.
But yes, Lianne is a stand-up comedian. She is, yes, ex-cafe owner. Is there anything else that I'm missing out on there?
Ex-cafe owner, blah, 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 blah. No, really. No, I do some other stuff. I'm doing a wee bit of studying and stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Comedy. And, I work in McCooey's shop.
You work in McCooey's shop as well, yes. For the longest time, I didn't think... So obviously, Lianne had McCooey's on Monaghan Street, on Hill Street, for a period of time.
Why are you doing this?
No, I don't know. Very sorry. But yes, Lianne had cafes, and then McCooey's shop. I frequented McCooey's shop. It is local enough to me, but I walked in one day, seeing McCooey, and I was like, it's the battle of the bands here. Like, why are you over in the other McCooey? But there you go.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Shelbyville McCooey's.
But yeah, so we're making pancakes today.
Yes.
The guest gets the opportunity to basically choose what we make. Lianne chose pancakes. There's an air of infamy around these pancakes, dare I say.
Do you know what it is? Right, okay, so in my defence, It's a very good pancake recipe, and I used to make my own pancakes, my own scones, all that sort of stuff whenever I had a cafe. And I used to gift people the pancake recipe coming around Pancake Tuesday, blah, 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 blah. And people loved it. People absolutely loved it because it is foolproof.
It is.
Foolproof. And that is why I love it. And I also love the versatility of a pancake.
Yeah. Now that's something we'll get into as well, because the versatility of the pancake is... It's...
Immeasurable.
Immeasurable.
Immeasurable. There is no situation in this world or this life that cannot be increased tenfold with the addition of a pancake.
Now here's the question. I mean, of course the preference is pancake, but pancake or crepe?
No.
Is a crepe just a pancake sweet cousin?
No. A crepe is an entirely different animal.
Right.
In fact, it's a pointless animal.
So it's
an animal that should be put down. I just don't believe in crepes. Crepes are lies.
No,
crepes are fake news.
Yeah, crepes are the slimming world of the pancake world.
It's not even that. They're just.
No, but it just means that you think it's doing something, but it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not sustainable long term.
No, it's like a weak omelette. I don't understand.
Yeah, no, I get you. Although there is a crepe stand in the Buttercream.
Yeah, there is.
I quite enjoy it.
Do you?
I quite enjoy it. And
wild bang of eggs, though. It's wild bang of eggs.
But see, I was getting savoury ones was great. You know,
right.
So I was getting an Nile ham salami, a wee bit of fromage, and wee bit of sweet chilli.
Who are you, mate?
But that's what I was doing. But never mind fucking
anyway,
pancakes. We're here to make fucking pancakes, right?
Let's make pancakes.
So the recipe has gained some sort of infamy as well, because at the town hall show, you got heckled by a lovely lady.
A woman heckled me with a compliment about my pancakes,
which is so hard to deal with. By the way.
Pancakes. And because that was the biggest gig I'd ever done.
Yeah.
And I was hosting. I was first out.
Yeah.
I was first out on the stage, and so there's 400 people sitting there being like, right, come on, McCooey.
Yeah.
You're telling us you're funny for years, made us laugh. And I was like, ha! And then just in the mist, you could hear, "It's pancakes." And I went to my default position, went aggressive.
Oh yeah.
And I asked her, how many of the pancakes did you buy?
Yeah.
You rat.
Yeah.
Because rat is a great word. I love the word rat.
Amazing. I know it is. It starts at the front of the mouth. In the middle, it goes to the back, and it finishes at the end. You slingshot it to people.
Yeah.
Rat. Unbelievable.
You know,
Unbelievable.
and it can be jocular as well. Rut.
Oh, of course it can be. Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, so we're making these pancakes. I do believe at one stage you did say it was a testament to your entrepreneurial prowess that you just basically gave out your pancake recipe for free to everybody, you know, in exchange, you know, and instead of going, come to me and I'll sell you them, you just take my, you know.
Do you know what? Well, see, in fairness, the only drawback of the pancake is, right, so if you make scones, you do the leg work, or in this case, the finger work. You do that. Do it all up, blah, 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 blah. Oven, 17 minutes,
Done.
whatever. Done. You can go, you make a cup of tea, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
You do not have that option when you're making pancakes. No. You must
be present.
We must be in the moment. You must be present. And that's what 2025 is all about.
Mindfully engaging.
It's a mindful morning good.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
You have to stand with them, but that's the only thing.
So here's what the crack is, right? So we're going to make 3 iterations of pancakes here, right? We're going to make Lianne's suggestion is bacon, streaky bacon, maple syrup, and blueberries, right?
Now, can I stop you?
You can.
If I had been more organised this morning, what I was going to do, I was going to get some sausages, right? Because one of the most fantastic things that I ever put in my mouth, about 10 years ago to be precise, do you know, actually, I'm going to roll back here and stuff, do you know whenever you're in the company of the partner of your choice, you know, in the beginning stages, when there's a lot of curtain.
Honeymoon, some may say.
Yeah, very early stages, and there's a bit of curtain and all the rest of it, and there could be extended curtain.
Yes.
You'd be starving after it.
Oh, you bang, man.
You don't.
The lead guitar to the shadows. Yeah.
Absolutely, you'd be starving. And I remember that happened, so there was whatever.
Yeah.
And only curtain, by the way. Yeah. But I was ravenous, and you know.
What, with the curtain or with the...
Yeah, actually. And I remember I may have been in my shop doing this. And
amazing.
I know, I'm a tramp. And
listen, you fucking pay good money out of the pocket for it. Fucking you.
I know, I've done everything in there. I used to charge my phone in there and everything, just go and lift it the next day. Anyway, point is, 2 pancakes into the toaster. A couple of sausages from Billy Bird's, cut lengthways.
Excellent.
Right? Cheese, melted.
Right.
Caramelised red onion. Sandwich affair. Now, it was a hefty feed, but it was absolutely stunning.
But see those feeds, see those abominations. You go look at this and go, fuck, that's not right. And you eat it and you go, it's harmony, right? Yeah. So I was gonna go down the savoury angle, to be honest with you, but I think bacon. We're gonna go down the savoury, avenue with bacon. I went for unsmoked just for versatility purposes.
What?
I'm sorry, because I was in Five Ways last night.
There is no.
I know.
Unsmoked bacon is just thick salt. That's all it is. It's just chewy salt.
You know what we're gonna do though, right? So I've got this technique that I'm gonna cook the bacon with. Right? I don't know if you've ever used this, but I'm gonna cook it in a wee shallow bit of water. Bear with me.
You're going to poach some bacon.
Bear with me.
Interesting.
While the water evaporates, it's going to cook some of the fat and render some of the fat down. So that means the flesh doesn't burn while the fat's still chewy, and you get completely crispy, streaky bacon. I've done it before. Trust me, right? Trust me. Do you like crispy? Streaky bacon?
Let's just say yes.
Here we go. Well, for the purposes of this, you do now, right?
Okay.
No, you will. But here we can chop it.
The fact that it's not smoked means that you're dead to me. But that's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's your podcast, and not going to make a big deal about it.
I'm sorry. So we're going to get fucking stuck into the recipe here, right?
Yeah.
So would you, because you're the curator of this,
yes,
would you like to do the weigh-in of the situation? I've got a weighing scale here.
I see that.
Right, we're going to fucking make the pancakes. Do you want to make the pancakes?
Yes.
Let's make the pancakes.
Let's do it.
Right. I'm going to shout out. So the ingredients we have here is self-raising flour. This is what you're going to need at home. I'm going to put this on screen.
Can I just say,
yes,
right? So you're going to put it on screen, right? That has to be self-raising flour.
Yep.
You have to trust the process. You have to trust the recipe. Yep. You do need self-raising flour. You also need baking powder, and you need eggs.
Yep.
If your granny didn't use any of those one items, then that's her problem. Yep. Fuck her.
Yep.
I'm not your granny. I'm McCooey. I hate myself. Right? You have to do it the way it is.
Otherwise, sweets. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, no. So you need this. All those 3 things combined are going to give you your fluffy, thick, American style pancake.
Am I right in saying now that self-raising, what makes self-raising flour self-raising is the baking soda in it?
Mate.
Pre-mixed? I don't know, but you're
Am I a scientist?
I don't know.
No.
So
all I know is just this is what you do, right?
We've got 250 grams of self-raising flour. McCooey, do your worst.
Right. Also, a very important thing to note is that don't mistake baking soda for baking powder. They are two very different things.
Correct, they are.
Baking soda is very
Bicarbonate.
different. Bicarbonate soda, whatever you want to call it. And if you use it, it'll be stinking.
Yeah, it will be.
It'll be rotten dot cotton. Okay, so
250
yep.
grams. We've got a weighing scale here. You can't see that, but trust me, yeah, 260.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But sure, here, that's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? It's
Well, do you know what it is? These aren't an exact science. Cake, baking, and things like that.
Yes.
Exact science.
So I'm just going to zero this here, and then you're going to go with 15 grams of baking
powder. Chowder. Powder. I'm sorry.
Is that Peter Griffin, the Lois Griffin reference?
No.
Chowder. No?
It's The Simpsons. Say it, Frenchie. Say chowder.
Oh, yes.
No,
yes.
chowder. What age are you? Right, 15, yeah?
15 grams of baking powder. We're going to go in afterwards. It's great listening.
Right, there you go. That's it.
15 grams, zero that, and then you've got 75 grams of sugar, 2 large eggs, half pint of milk. While McCooey's doing that, I am going to get on the ones and twos, and by ones and twos I mean chopping board. Do you mind just framing wise? Thank you very much.
All right, David Sweater. Right, so 75 of sugar.
Yep.
This is great. That knife is absolutely coming home with me, by the way.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
I love a good knife. I'm going to turn this on now because it's a good idea to have it preheated. And it's a medium-high heat that you're going for, which I understand is a ridiculous term.
So what I'm...
Is it medium or is it high? It's both.
Yeah. Let's see, in my experience of looking up recipes online, see the Americans not using the correct metric system.
Yeah, but it's correct to them.
Yeah, but 1.5 cups.
I know, but
we're talking. What's the density of these items?
What's
you know
a cup?
I mean? What's a cup?
Yeah.
That's
exactly. That is annoying actually. But let's not cause an international.
No, let's not.
2 eggs, did you say?
2 large eggs.
You think I should know?
And here, tell me this.
What?
And tell me more. I immediately forgot what I was going to say to you. Sorry, yes. So you put in sugar, baking powder, flour into that. This is just for reference for home. Flour, which is amazing. I really, really do enjoy Nadine Coyle trying to speak.
I know it's class, isn't it?
But
chickens sing, but you can't talk.
2 eggs, and then what's the rest? Oh, half pint of milk.
Half a pint of milk. So
I'm just giving these strawberries.
So that's approximately about 250 mils. Approx. Bear in mind there's 568 in a pint. Anyway, so there's your 2 eggs. Let's throw in a drop of milk. 0 back again, and grams and milliliters, the same thing. So
is it?
Yes.
Thank you. To finish off what we were saying about what we're actually going to make. So yes, we're going bacon unsmoked. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We're going bacon. We're going maple syrup, and we're going blueberries for yours, right? That's hence the blueberries. For mine, I'm going to do a caramelized banana, and then I'm also going to do. So, would you mind if we actually do the pancakes in the smaller one, because we're going to do the bacon and stuff in this as well?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, absolutely no problem, sir. No problem.
Yes, thank you.
No problem. That's fine. That's fine.
I should have called you a sous chef at the start. That would have been good, wouldn't it? I think
a
I'll do that going
chef?
forward. I'll do that
like
going forward.
Sue Pollard. That's an 80s reference. I don't
I'll
know.
do that going forward.
I always remember seeing in the New Democrat about 10 or 15 years ago, they had an advert in for a chef, and I'm sure you're familiar with the term chef de partie.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Which is a French term. They had advertised for a chef to party. As in like P-A-R-T-Y.
Yeah, well here I'm sure there's a few chefs who love a party as well.
Yeah, chef to party was an actual advert in the New Democrat, and it made me howl with laughter.
Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable actually. Anyway, that's a thing. Right, so they're heating up, which is good. Your knife skills are making me queasy.
Why?
Just
you want me to do the...
Yeah, no one has ever... Do you know what the most efficient way of slicing a banana is? Using a spoon.
Yeah, in the skin and use a spoon?
No, just using a spoon.
Just in general?
Just using a spoon.
I like to have...
Also, butter and bread sandwiches for a week. if you've got a lot of buttering to do, use the back of a spoon.
Unbelievable. I do that anyway.
Much more efficient.
My spread.
Much
Yeah,
more
100%.
efficient.
The only thing is though, when you start getting butter that's not room temperature and you're messing about.
Oh, well, if it's for a week, you're only using spread. You're not using butter.
Yeah. You know what actually is unsettling to me? See the ends of bananas. Get away from me. Get away from about me. But what do you call here? Another way a banana. Did you ever do this here? A banana splitting into thirds naturally, lengthwise, instead of. Hold on. I don't know how to do it. My head's wrecked. I'm gonna just.
What?
Do you not know that?
Do you know what? I didn't.
Naturally split into thirds.
Okay.
Lengthwise. I can't do it, so I can't prove it to you. But just trust me.
How do you know this? Why do you know this?
I spend a lot of time
with chimpanzees.
Yeah, well, I'm a comedian. It made no sense. I was calling comedians monkeys.
Yeah,
Sorry, you're all my good friends. Sorry about that.
Right, so there's a natural third split in a banana.
Yeah,
well,
I actually just fucked that completely. But I'm just gonna, it is too many chefs. There's fucking too many cooks. We're spoiling the broth here. Now here, the broth's fucked.
There is no broth.
I am the broth, perhaps being soupy. I don't know.
Right.
But
does it annoy you when people call you Soupy Campbell?
No,
because it is a very obvious nickname.
I quite enjoy it. It annoys me when people don't understand why my nickname's Soupy Campbell. I had someone go one time, "Are you named after Soupy Campbell, the footballer?" I'm like, "No, he's 3 years older than me. I'm from Lurgan." So like,
fair.
You know what I mean? So we're going to do here. I've got just a couple of iterations of bananas here, just for sheer and utter crack. So I'm going to do caramelized banana and peanut butter maple syrup, right? And then you're doing your bacon one, and then for the last one, I'm going to throw all these berries and do a bit of a fruit compote. Now, I really appreciated the descriptive term that Lianne used whenever I said I was going to use a fruit compote, which was
fruit.
Yes. And
I don't think I said fruit. I think I just said gay.
You did just say gay, but here, much of it muchness.
It is gay.
But that's what I'm going to do for the third one, and of course, you can't have a pancake without lemon and sugar. The classic.
Fair. Whatever.
As stinking as it is, whatever.
It's not that it's stinking. It's just usual. By the way, don't put your fingers in a frying pan. No. It's not advisable. Don't. I can do it because my fingers are made of steel.
Are you asbestos hands, are you?
So now we need to whiz it up. Do you want to do that off?
We'll do it all. Fuck it. Do it live. Yeah. Do you want to? Yeah.
Do you want me to do it over here?
Yeah. Do you want to actually do it in the middle here?
Sure.
Because there's an extension lead there if you want to use it.
Is there? Aye.
So tell me this, Lianne.
Yes.
Do you miss the cafe?
No.
Join us next week on. But yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, you didn't even need this as a measurement.
Well, no, because you can just wait. Wait.
Hence the reason why I didn't know that. Yep.
Do you know what? It's fine. We understand. No, I don't not miss it.
No. Here that's diplomatic.
No. Do I miss the misery of it? No.
No.
Do I miss the connection and the people and the customers and all that kind of thing? Yes, I do. I do very much.
It's similar to me because I've worked in my fair share of food establishments.
Okay.
In the local area, and I do miss. I helped out in a place there last year for a while, and I really, really loved it. You know that because the extension link is there.
Yes, that already has loads of stuff plugged into it.
Aha. I'm sure this is great. Listen for the folks at home. What's going on? Is that camera on? But I really appreciated the people and the crack.
Yeah.
And the ability to. Whoa! We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Here, take that over there.
Yeah, it's a team tribal.
We're all good. We're all good.
Are you keeping that in?
Yeah, I'll keep it in.
Right, okay. Right, let's just do this very, very neatly and get it done. And it'll be fine.
So
yeah,
we'll do the bacon, right? So as I described previously, bacon in some water, which I'm filling up right now. Just a drop. Nothing too much. Just a drop. Which I know sounds fucking insane. I'm fully aware that it sounds insane. Where's that knife? Thank you.
Knife safety at all times, guys.
As I cut myself.
Don't cut yourself.
So yes, as I said, the fat in the bacon is going to actually render out with the water, and that means that the flesh will not burn at the same time, so that you have consistently crisp bites of bacon.
This is a whole new world.
I'm
to
telling
paraphrase Aladdin and Jasmine.
And here, I'm going to break a cardinals in here and use a very sharp knife on a non-stick pan, but sure here.
Well, you're not actually scraping, it's fine.
No, I'm not.
And how did you learn this streaky bacon trick?
I would love to say that I had done some rigorous testing myself, but I literally just seen it on YouTube by a food content creator called Andy Cooks. So anyone that wants to know any...
You know a bus driver called Andy Cook?
Does he like making bacon, perchance?
Nice
is he
fella.
from Australia?
No, he's a nice fella.
But a lot of the recipes that I'm going to be making in this year are heavily influenced by
YouTube.
A lot of the techniques. Well, Kenji Lopez, anyone that wants to learn how to cook or know the science of cooking and all the wacky stuff and all the nerdy stuff, Kenji Lopez is your man. He's author of fucking all these science cookbooks. Unbelievable. If you want to get wanky with it, give him a shout. Well, he'd probably be...
Getting wanky with it. The Will Smith B-side we didn't know we needed.
Let's get jiggy with it, but foreplay.
Yeah.
I know, sorry.
What sort of foreplay do you engage in? Right, anyway, so I'm going to make a wee pancake, and you have to make peace with the fact... See, it is a very philosophical thing, making pancakes.
Yep.
You have to make peace with the fact that the first attempt is going to be pure shit.
Yep.
So... what you do is, in this instance, so it's a mindful process, the oil pancakes.
Yep.
And it is, you have to make peace with the fact that the first one is going to be an absolute horror show. Anyway, so ideally what you would be using is a wee bit of oil, but in this instance we are using butter, which is fine, and you may find that it might burn a little bit, but it's okay.
But okay. Brown butter is a richer flavour.
It is a richer flavour,
but it's not really what we're going for with the pancake.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's not too bad there, actually.
That's perfectly fine.
So, now, we are browning a wee bit, but that's alright. So let's just turn her down a wee tiny bit, and then let's get this. And the important thing is to not be afraid of this whole situation. And while you're getting me my spatula,
apologies,
I am going to go in with the first one. So, you basically want it hot enough to make it rise, but not so hot that it burns.
Yep.
That is the mission statement. So, as you can see, we're starting to get wee bubbles straight away, which is good.
It's good
so
sign.
You want to wait until you're basically getting big bubbles. Big bubbles sounds like some kind of... Sounds like a drag queen. Yeah, so it is starting to... So you can see it's sort of, fizzing about here. Do you want to have a wee bit of a... I don't know if that'll catch that. So there's a bit of brown toastiness on the go there.
Yep.
Yeah. Can you see that? Yeah. Right. So when you're at that stage, go straight in and under, and literally just rotate your wrist and be like that.
Boom.
And that's it.
Here. That's good form.
And you'll hear a nice satisfying little thud, and that's good. So you can actually see that starting to rise, more so. Now you're hitting the heat on the other side of it, so that's good. So that's the aim that we're going for.
Yeah,
is a wee bit of a rise.
That's the self-raising.
That's the self-raising. The fact that we've also used baking powder and an egg in there, so all these things combined together will give us the fluffiness that we desire.
I'm just going to show the folks here.
Fluffy. So you're doing your compote.
Making a fruit compote at this moment in time.
Almighty.
I've just put some fruit, sugar, and lemon juice in here. That'll simmer away in the background, and that'll be ready whenever the pancakes are ready. But I'm just showing the folks.
Are you gonna pass it through a sieve and all?
No, I think I'm gonna go for a rustic look. And by rustic, I mean lazy.
Right. Okay.
Not civet.
Yeah.
And then see this again, pilot episode, folks. I put too much water in the bacon, but I think in general, do you understand the concept?
Yeah, I
of
do
this,
understand the concept. Yeah.
Because I don't like. See, with steaks and all, I like the fatty bits of steak, but I like bacon to be completely crispy. And here, dare I say, I'm very sorry for the folks at home as well, I don't really give a fuck about bacon. Don't really give a fuck. Bacon as in the pork variety.
So you don't have like a love for bacon?
I don't really care for bacon, no.
Okay.
There's many a time I've went into, the full Irish and or Courtney's and have decided not to take bacon in exchange for a sausage.
Would you'd be more of a sausage man?
More of a sausage man.
Ollie, get down. I have my dog in the kitchen with me here, but we're adhering to absolutely no hygiene regulations.
No,
because this is a domestic operation, so we're all fine.
Right,
So there you go. There's the first pancake, which isn't actually too bad.
For the sake of crack,
we
are going to sugar and lemon it for the classic.
Okay.
Do you want to do that? Because I will wait till the bacon's done. And
Yes,
then
I can't wait.
Go ahead. So there is first pancake.
Can we go for a split here? Huh? Right now, this is obviously again Teflon hands. Can we go for a nice? Well, I don't want to say it's a cross section. So can we see there? So it's nice and fluffy. Nice and fluffy in there. So let's just throw that there.
Yes, we lemon situation. Now a drop of it, a drop of the shug, and that is what you call the classic fucking
the classic
Pancake Tuesday.
Right, so
pancake
now we flip. Oh, hello. How's that going for you?
It's fine. Try it.
It's fine.
Fine.
All right, don't shit yourself.
No. Pancake, sensational.
Aye.
The accompaniments, we can do better. And we're about to.
Oh, delish.
It is good. No, here, see I'm not just saying this because you're beside me and you'd definitely kill me if I didn't like it.
Not even true.
Pancakes are sensational. They are.
They
I
are.
have made them myself.
God tier.
God tier.
Now, see, to be honest, my go-to, I didn't realise you were involved in bananas until I got here.
Right.
But there's a certain...
I fucked that. Anyway, go on.
There's a certain restaurant chain in not there, England.
Yep.
That rhymes with pills. It's pills. And
Yep.
possibly the nicest sort of restaurant pancake I had was in there, and it was bacon, blueberries, and banana and maple syrup. Uncommonly good.
Do you know, I was always terrified.
This water trick is class.
Here, I'm actually fuming, right? Do you know why?
So's the pan.
I swear to God it does work, right?
Does it aye?
I probably am up too high. I do swear to God it does
pale.
work, but I am going to just fire, because I think I put too much water in, so when I poured the water out, the fat came out as well, so it's not cooking it so fast, so I'm going to add my own fat to it now. But the fat is rendered out of that, and whenever it all crisps up, it should all crisp up together, even though it does look like pure dog's dinner right now.
Do you know what?
Trust me.
I'm just happy to be involved.
Yeah, well, I'm happy that you're involved too. And this is why it's called Too Many Cooks, because the broth will indeed be spoiled.
You need to love yourself a little bit more. Anyway,
Thank you.
right, where's that plate? Right, so that's a wee bit pale. That's okay. That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, this has been a vibe actually, because it's been like I'm out of Monaghan Street since February.
Yeah. So tell me more about that there. What's the, like, because when I work in food again, love the crack, love the energy, but see, with all due respect to every food establishment in Newry and the surrounding area, the pay is something, it's just not worth it. See, for the actual hours and graft you're putting in, whereas then you can go to Primark and full of clothes for,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, and that's, you have to take your licks on that one. It's the nature of the job, and
swings
that's
and
it.
roundabouts, is not to say.
Swings and roundabouts is right. Possibly working in the field of swings and roundabouts as a carny may be better. But yeah, listen, I'll never have my own place again. Never.
No. And what initial inspiration? Why?
Full just.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I've never known what I wanted to do. Like, never, ever.
Do you find now with your, we'll say, public image, etc., you're closer to what you want to do now, or do you feel fulfilled in any way, shape, or form more now?
Possibly a wee bit more fulfilled now. No, it just seemed to be a logical progression to do something in hospitality, because we had a pub whenever I was a kid, and I worked in bars. And
so that's another thing I want to talk about as well. There is what we're working with the compote. It is
him rocking up with his compote, like me sorting everything.
I know everything else, and me going. So I'm going to put water in this bacon, right, and it's going to turn to shade.
I carried a watermelon.
But do you see what we're working with here now? Do you understand the concept now?
I understand it. I understand
I did fuck it, but there we go.
No, it's fine. I get it. And it would have looked so much different if you had just put it in the pan on its own.
Is that sarcasm?
Yes.
Yeah. But it's all about texture. You eat with your eyes, but at the end of the day, it's getting one hole out the eye. So you'll see. Apologies for that. But yeah. What are we doing here next as well? Sorry, so I'm going to caramelize some bananas.
Some bananas.
After this bacon,
okay,
right? Yeah. I'm actually going to put this bacon, which is, yes, as good as done.
Lad, it's cooked. It's been on there for 20 minutes.
No, what do you see? What do you see? Tell me. I'm going to caramelize some bananas and brown sugar, right?
Right. I want some of your brown sugar. D'Angelo.
Do you like a bit of... Here, so let's chat about music for a wee second,
yes.
right? You've got a podcast?
Yes.
Music based?
Yes.
Tell the people what it's called.
It's called Must Be the Music.
And it must be.
And that is, and I don't know why, but there is a Joey Negro song. Oops. That's me getting impatient. Don't get impatient with your pancakes, folks. Joey Negro had a tune called Must Be the Music.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it just seemed, I don't know.
Apt.
It seemed apt. I love music and always have done.
Yeah.
And
what's your... So, here, sorry to break your word.
No, it's okay. You drop me, it's fine.
You had... thanks for coming out, Leanne. You had...
It came out in 1986.
And you're fair ready for coming out as right, because 1996, fuck me.
No, 1987.
Sure,
I can't remember. I can't remember. I was never in.
I was but a twinkle at that stage, but...
A twink? Way!
That's great.
Gay banter.
But what the fuck was it? You hosted a night in Newry over the Christmas festive period. That is, Liam, can you get a close up of that? That is
You're
sensational.
so golden. Oh,
that is sensational.
It's not that is sensational. And this can be you. This can be you in your kitchen, in your room.
If I can do it,
you can do it.
Sorry, if I can invite Leanne over to do it, you can do it. You know what
exactly.
I mean? Leanne, would you do house calls?
At this stage, yes. You can do this. You can have your little children and all, helping you and stuff. And yeah, it can be a real fun time. And to get them to top their own pancakes and all, teach them about nutrition, teach them about all that sort of stuff. It can be fabulous.
Let's preface this all by saying
anyway,
there are substitutions that can be made for this here. Celiac, gluten-free flour, blah blah. Have you ever made protein pancakes with the?
I did at a stage whenever protein as a marketable concept was in its infancy.
Yep.
And the products weren't very good. Same with gluten-free flour, not very good also. But there are alternatives now.
They have progressed a lot.
Yeah.
See, the gluten-free stuff really has progressed.
Yeah.
The bacon looks like shit. Yeah, it has progressed, but. So, see,
music.
Self-raising. So 1 second.
Oh right.
Self-raising flour protein, right? I'm sorry, it's a pilot episode. Self-raising flour protein. Would you put less self-raising flour in and put the protein powder instead, or would you just add it as an additive? You know what I mean? Would you put less self-raising flour in, or would you put more?
I don't know. I haven't went down. It's a long time. It's a long time since I've done that. But there's loads of recipes, and TikTok is probably. I hate to admit it. One of the better places to get these sweet recipes, and then
100%.
Your algorithm will do its work, and you'll be having a real good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
is there a reason we're getting there? Sorry, music. Apologies. Let's chat about the podcast. What's the inspiration behind?
I can smell the brown sugar now. Well, you said brown sugar, and I automatically sang you an obscure. Oh, look at that!
That's sensational.
An obscure mid-90s R&B hit from a guy called D'Angelo.
Yeah.
And that sort of tells you all you need to know.
Yeah.
There's music permeates every bit of my existence.
Yeah.
So all these people say, like, if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life and all that shit. And I was like, well, do you know what? Why am I, thinking of doing, random things that other people like? In order to do whatever to keep them happy, why don't I just do something that I like, and then if people happen to like what I like,
they
then
will gravitate.
Yes. What is it they say on Instagram? Find your tribe, or be yourself, and fucking all that shit.
They also say
I suppose
it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I know. God, I hate that.
Which, you know what I hate? Coffee Tuesdays. Oh yeah, so no Wednesday you're not allowed coffee. Do you ever see people put up put up a picture of a coffee and like fucking Peaky Blinders in the background and be like coffee and chill Tuesdays? I'm like, oh yes, you're not allowed to have a coffee and chill on a Monday.
People are the worst.
I'm sorry, yeah.
People are the worst.
Here, I'm trying to have empathy. I'm trying to have compassion. We're getting there.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
But also fuck up in the nicest way possible.
There is an element of fuck up, and fuck up is a term that is it's cruelly underused in some very
it's lost
important.
It's lost its way. Sorry, music. You put on a night in Uri.
Yes, I did.
Above the Phoenix. What was the crack? How'd you get on? I was going to go, but it was over 35, so don't worry about it.
That's okay. What did you?
28. Get away. Swear to God. I'm up for it. Thank you.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I did. I put it on. I used to DJ whenever I worked in the bank. Did a bit of DJ and stuff like that, and I absolutely loved it.
Yep.
And I don't know. I suppose some element of me was thinking, that's, grow up or whatever. And I was like, actually, hang on a minute.
No.
I'm just going to put this night on. And if anybody wants to go, they can go.
Yeah.
And we did it above the Phoenix, which is in Newry. So it's a little tiny, small, but perfectly formed and brand new nightclub.
It's great.
I'm fully autistic. I can smell things that haven't even happened yet. I smelled 9/11 on the fucking on the 10th.
There's a comedian now, that's unreal. Are you recording for that very chance? That's sensational. That's unreal.
That's not funny. It's not funny to make a joke.
No,
about these things.
I thought, yeah. We good?
Yeah, we're back.
So we're gonna do this bacon here, right? Which
I'm still laughing at this.
Are you on with the 9/11?
Oh yeah, I'm
Amazing.
so sorry.
So we want to get close up.
So this is basically my
This is
my best pancake experience ever, and it happened in a Bill's in Manchester actually.
Yep.
Not London, where I thought. Sorry, dude.
Sorry.
I'm cautious of your bananas.
This bacon looks like absolute.
No, it looks good. I mean, it's glossy. It looks like what bacon should look like.
We got bacon there.
Burnt.
We're gonna go. Now you said maple syrup, and I noticed that you said maple and not golden.
Well, yes, because I'm not an animal.
We're gonna go maple syrup and blueberries.
Yeah, maple syrup and blues.
So
now,
yes.
no, you're right. So we're stacking this, right?
Yep.
So a nice little, which are going to roll off, and that's fine. But there will be a stack element to it.
Yep.
Actually, it went really well.
Yeah, we're fine.
And then a lack of bananas, a little bit roughly cut for my dainty appreciation, but that's okay as well. So
just rustic.
It is rustic. Rustic is just another word for acceptable hallionery, isn't it?
Acceptable hallionery. Unbelievable. Name of the episode, perhaps.
Yeah, if you want,
or
yeah.
it might be fucking put water in your bacon.
That looks unbelievable.
That does look unbelievable. Like, would you like to get a close up of that? That is sensational. Would you like to
Talk
do
to
the
me.
drizzle?
Tell me the news. I don't know
Can
why.
I do the drizzle?
You do the drizzle.
And can I hold it with the wee... This?
I don't give a shit what you hold it with. Do it. Look at that, lads.
Would you look it? Unbelievable.
Now, that is something spectacular.
So there's stack number one, right? Because we'll put this wee stack. So here, that is fucking sensational. Here,
Isn't
hold on
it
a
though?
second. Oh.
Acceptable.
That's unbelievable, folks, and that's all Lianne, by the way. Do you want to host it next time? You probably will. That's unreal. And I can't wait to get stuck into that.
Put an Americano, a really hot Americano with a wee drop of milk in it, and that is be as good as rage.
Do you know what always stuck with me with your the cafe situation?
What?
Was the fact that you had the rules for the cafe.
Yes.
Will they come up with it framed as commandments, or were you trying to be
Ten
inclusive?
commandments.
Yep. And one of them was, well, there was something to the effect of don't. You were annoyed how people asked for coffees.
Hasn't there been a lot of things?
Well, yeah, that was kind of the whole thing. That was kind of the whole.
Yeah, that was the whole bit. That was annoying. But when people just come in and be like, "Can I get a coffee?" And I'd be like, "Sure." It annoyed me actually. Right, so there was number one, coffee.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want any particular type of coffee? And they'd be like, some people, right? And this is pure Irish core, right? Mm-hmm. So whatever you think yourself.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But
whatever's handy.
If we're gonna dismantle that a wee second and unpack it, there's something Freudian about that. I don't want to blame the Troubles, but it's probably the Troubles.
Oh yeah, give me what you think I deserve.
Yeah, give me what you think.
As a second class citizen in the north of Ireland.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. The Brits are going to take it off me. Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, give me what you think I deserve. Right, let me into your house there, and you just fuck away off for a while, you know.
Give me that pumpkin spice, you Irish cunt.
But and you used to also hate when people went in and sat at tables that were already dirty.
Yeah, but that's
common. That's common.
You see, and I found now that as a pleb, I covered my mic there. And I find as a pleb, I will, in a show of solidarity with waitresses, I will sit at a dirty table, so that another customer who's better than me can have a clean one. Yeah, because I'm a waitress and I understand.
I do that, and I know what it is. I genuinely think that everybody should work in the service industry in some way, shape, or form.
Do you know what? Most people don't have the cojones for it.
No, and it is an acquired taste, pun intended.
Yes.
Because you do learn a lot about yourself. You genuinely do, without sounding like a cunt, you do learn a lot about yourself in terms of how you.
Did that shutter flick there, or was that my imagination? Oh, there's probably no.
Your imagination, lovely this time.
You're all good.
Probably no shutter in it. That might be a thing, would it? I just saw a wee of something.
Fuck, I don't know.
Maybe it was a ghost. Anyway, yes, the service industry is both fantastic and it is also
unforgiving,
a horror fest.
Yep. But I worked in my fair share of places, but I really, really enjoy how you interact with people, and then you also learn about food as well. Like in terms of like, when I first started working in that popular pizza establishment in the Newry Morton area, I hadn't a fucking clue. Like I didn't know fuck all. Like, and they were like, right, chop them onions, and I'm going, right, what's an onion? You know what I mean? Like I knew what an onion was, but you know what I mean? Like I didn't know.
It's not how onions.
No,
the Brits probably took them too.
No, sure. You know what you ate?
They took the spuds.
Do you know what you ate? What's given to you?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, you're right, because like whenever I started working in the bank bar many years ago, I hadn't got a clue, and you begin to have a clue very quickly.
Because it's literally sink or swim, and you may have the armbands out.
And I had the pleasure of working with a chef one time who also has a very large establishment now and a very wonderful food operation. His name's John. Okay. I remember getting in because some man walked, like when it came into the bank, and he asked how the duck, what was it? I can't remember what sort of duck it was cooked. And I went in and I asked John, and John obviously had 75,000 other things in his mind that he didn't possibly need me coming in being like, that is the duck. And he went pure Basil Fawlty, and he was like, well, what we do is we get the duck legs and we put them in a big bacon tray, and then we sweat them off for blah 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 blah, and we use oranges and we use this and we use that, and then we take them out and we cool them in their own fat, and then we siphon off the fat, and then we take them out. And I was like, and I went out and I repeated everything he said word for word to that customer.
I'd say verbatim in terms of tone, speed, everything.
No, I was a wee bit more cordial about the whole thing. But yeah. So my point is, now I know how to make that duck dish, which I can't remember if it was a.
But see, that's the thing as well, where even we would make things off menu, a la family meals. These had family meals that, it's not family meals that essentially just everyone's eating, like everyone in the kitchen who works there, someone has designed the family meal. You make the food for everybody for everyone's break. Did you do that? No, that's it's a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah, ate a chip buddy over a bin, and then you went into the nightclub to get set up.
Don't get me wrong. I've had many a lock of chips over many a bin.
Yeah.
But in a couple of establishments I worked in, it was like,
a family meal. What? Did you work for the Mormons or something? Working in an Amish McDonald's. Jesus Christ. For the family. Did you all drink Kool-Aid? That's a wee bit. Yeah, I was a wee bit premature there, but that's fine. It's okay. It's fine.
Imperfection is such is life.
Such is life. But I'm actually quite pleased with how these have went.
It's going very, very good, and I do appreciate you doing that and me babbling through 5 different topics and chopping and changing.
Absolutely
fine. It's a disaster for editing. For this one, we're going to do these pancakes. We're going to do these caramelised bananas. I'm going to throw a drop of peanut butter in, but do you have any allergies or peanut butter allergies?
If I did, I'd already be dead because the lid has been off that.
Depending if it's airborne or not.
Right, fair.
But there's brown sugar in that there, sure, not matter. Wee bit of peanut butter in betwixt.
Yep.
Caramelised banana. I'm probably gonna throw a caramelised banana in betwixt as well, perhaps. Well, I don't know. That's probably not hot enough. I'll wait till we put in a pancake.
That's
on that.
Okay, yeah.
But and then a wee bit of maple syrup as well to finish off.
Syrup and caramelised. Whoa.
I know, but.
Whoa. So you need a bit of salt in there to balance that. But no, I defer to the man.
You took the words clean out of my mouth. I was about to throw a drop of salt. in betwixt.
Stop saying betwixt.
I know, I'm sorry. But I was going to throw a bit of salt in betwixt the middle. In between the middle. Sorry, Lianne. Please stay for the rest of this. But that's what I was going to do to balance it.
Balance, yeah.
So, know what I love?
You probably have a wee bit of salt in your peanut butter, though, do you? I'm just going to go full on in there and just try it.
Try it, yeah, go ahead.
Not really, not very
no,
sweet.
It's natural.
Of course it is.
Yeah, but although we have salted butter in the pan.
Okay.
But I think for the amount of sweet that we're going to put in this here with a la caramelized bananas, I think I'm going to throw a tiny wee drop of salt in the middle of it.
Okay.
Because salt is a flavour enhancer. People think that, salty. If you can taste salt, there's too much salt in it.
Correct. I agree.
And salt is a flavour enhancer. And, when I get on to more savoury
episodes
of this here.
flavour enhancer. I don't know. That's the autism again. So, we're just waiting on that third. Again, so that is a good way to go. If you go in for a nice wee twist round, do you want to, am I in here for this?
Yeah,
so nice wee twist round, and then you can have a wee peek. Right, so that's still, it's a wee bit beige.
I think we said already, but when the bubbles start to appear and sort of at the top, that's an indicator as to
the fatter bubbles. Fatter bubbles.
I'm trying to think what else. I'm going to do another drop of peanut butter in here. Do you know what I like and simultaneously dislike about peanut butter? Peanut butter is unbelievable, but see that? You're probably talking about 300 calories.
Oh, 100%.
It's horrendous.
It is horrendous.
In the post-production, as they say, I'm going to, for the viewers at home, I'm going to put up as the best I can macros for each of these pancakes. Which will be a disaster.
You're insane, man.
I'm on a journey.
You're on a journey.
I'm on a journey.
See, you're there for the bros, right? Yeah. I'm here for
the blades.
The single moms who just want to give their children an achievable breakfast that will make them feel fancy.
And you get to school before you miss the bus.
Are you serious? Pancakes are not a school morning thing. You man head.
I'm out of touch.
You are out of touch. It's a Saturday morning thing. You know it. I had
a bowl of cornflakes and fucking up the road. That's what I had. That's sensational.
What is your breakfast cereal of choice?
Cereal, I'm a granola man. I do like a granola.
Lad.
But I don't mean the shitty fucking flaxseed and all.
Oh no, how terrible.
Get the fuck out of it. No, I'm talking the crunchy nut granola you can get.
Okay.
Sensation.
Right?
Unbelievable. Okay. But again.
And what do you have with this granola? Greek yogurt.
Milk and water. No, just milk.
Oh, you just throw a drop of milk in it?
Yeah, unbelievable. But so the crunchy nut one is kind of it's free, it's solely as a cereal. It's granola with a different pair of jeans on, Okay. But there's chocolate chips and stuff in it. It's nice.
Oh, well, sure they are. We didn't just eat a handful of it.
But it would be good. See, I kind of moisten it and have disgusting. I know. I kind of like the milk in it as well.
Okay.
Here's a fun fact. I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay.
But when I say lactose intolerant, I mean I went to the Harvest Health store. Well, I think it was the Harvest Health store, maybe not, allegedly.
Okay.
Beside Dunn's, years ago, my mom was like, no, you're always feeling bloated and all. And I was like, no. I was like, I've never felt better. But she was like, somebody related to us got the test and all done, whatever. And I was like, no, well. So I went, and this woman got this wee pen. It's like a reflexology type of thing.
Okay.
And I put it in between my fingers, and she was like, no, apples don't agree with you. And I was like, I've never had an argument with an apple in my life.
Apples don't agree with you?
But then she was like,
how specific?
But all these different things, there's lactose intolerant and all this, whatever. I don't know what the scientific basis of it is, and I might have actually discussed that before in previous podcasts, but that's amazing.
So, are you lactose intolerant, or is this just fiction?
Apparently, I don't know, but I don't know. But I'd love to. Would you
setting that on just to let her melt that globule of peanut butter that you've put on there?
Sensational
wordplay.
Word. Yeah, globule. Unbelievable.
That
makes me think of biology.
The Girls Aloud hit.
No. Yeah, two Nadine Coyle references in one fucking episode. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Reference me Kimberly Walsh instead, lad.
I'm enjoying this.
Are you enjoying this?
Yes. This is good crack.
I should have brought a carry-out.
I'm sure there's a lot of bottles of wine in here.
I would say there is.
I would say there is too. Firstly, I also want to say thank you to the people who are letting me use this. This is not my kitchen. Let's preface this by saying this is not my kitchen.
It's not mine either.
It's not, no. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. But we're on the last fucking pancake stack here. You've got here. We'll do 3. That's fun time. That's for fun time.
Yeah, it's fun time. Frankly.
I'm gonna put some of this.
Do you know what I would do? I'd put a wee bit of water
Do
in
it
that
again.
and loosen that.
Yep. Yeah.
Let me do it. I'll do it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Just a wee touch.
Yeah. So we're gonna use the compote for this here next pancake for the crack.
Compote. Was he not a character in Last of Summer Wine? I'm a lot older than you, mate.
Unfortunately.
Right, so essentially here what we've done is we've deglazed the pan. In a caramelised way.
In a caramelised
so
fashion.
it might have been, do you know what, see, I'm seeing ice cream in that. Whoops, that was a bit of a bang.
Do you mean ice cream as in...
I think, yeah. I like, as in put that on and then a big bit of like some kind of honeycomb ice cream maybe.
Fucking sensational, man, actually.
Yeah. I know my way around a bit of grub. Like,
oh, here, likewise. So...
I didn't get this physique by not eating.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief.
Alright.
But what else do I want to talk to you about? Yeah, so sorry. Chat to me about, did you DJ in that night you put on?
I did actually. Pat Hughes, he stepped down from the 1s and 2s, as you mentioned earlier on, not a chatting board, actual decks. And he was like, you do a bit there, will you? And I was like, okay, and I hadn't done it in years. I've never DJ'd digitally.
I was going to say, you were a vinyl blade.
No, I'm not Run DMC. How do you CDs like? No, I had never.
Run MCC.
That was my DJ name. Was actually Run LMC back in the day.
Ah, yeah.
McCooey.
If I'd have thought about that for 5 more seconds, probably would have got there instead of McCooey.
Maybe.
Anyway.
We'll never know. It was the first time I'd used digital. So I was obviously using his gear, which was tremendous, and I'm not going to lie, it did put the notion on me. This is a little bit toasty. Oh, yeah. Still fine.
Those caramelised bananas are absolute mush and gutters, but it would be nice.
So yeah, I did a wee bit. I did about an hour, and it was joyous. It was absolutely joyous. I went down a rabbit hole of early mid 90s commercial house.
Right. Do you know the origins of house music?
Yes.
Join us next week on...
That's the end of that conversation.
I think that... I know, it's very sugary, Fuck sugar. Fucking salt. What do you call that thing?
I would just go for a salt bay. Just go for a wee salt bay approach.
I'm going to go for
lad. Honest to God. See if that's pepper, I will howl.
No, it's not. S at the top.
Oh, right. For soupy.
For soupy. Would you like to lift the top layer of that and I'm going to salt in betwixt?
See if you say in betwixt again, I'm going to stick that salt yolk.
Just first layer. Yeah. I'm going to drop. Plant it. And that's that. Would we try? Would we
get for me plate?
Yeah. There you go. And for the sake of time constraints, I'm gonna throw a wee bit of this berry compote over the top of that, and we can try it out.
That's very fancy. It's very fancy.
So what I done for this berry compote was basically just berries, lemon juice, drop a shug.
Can I?
Let it bother about you. What's it like?
That is actually lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
So what we're going to do here is...
eat something.
We'll eat them, right? I fear this is probably fucking turning Stone Cold Steve Austin, but we're going to eat this one.
What's all this wee stuff? Right, you go first. It's your podcast. You can let me know what you think. So you need to get a bit of banana, a lack of bloobs, a bit of bacon, and the actual...
I'll separate that. I'll cut that. I've got a bit of bacon in there. I've got... I'm making an abomination of it now. So I've got blueberry, banana, bacon.
Yes. Get it all in the one go. Thumph. What? I feel like I've intruded on an intimate moment here. I just
start rolling back in my head. Did you hear the crunch of the bacon?
I did hear the crunch of the bacon.
There you are.
Right, okay.
Water works.
It works.
Try it right here. You can work right. Sorry.
I can't And you're a nice lad, but
I
can't share cutlery with anybody.
Listen, I've got OCD. You don't need to talk to me about it.
Right. Okay. Sweet.
That could do with possibly a drop more. No, maple syrup, but we'll not talk about it.
See,
that's me. That's all me.
You've used a very fancy maple syrup there.
Yeah. Thought I would go all out for you, Liam.
The next one of the whole lot is the Tate and Lyle one, the same
as the sugar, like the same brown
same
sugar.
as the golden syrup.
Yeah.
But just maple flavoured.
Oh, maple flavoured. See, I looked at that and goes maple flavoured. Is that you?
It's nice and thick and it's got a nice flavour.
Yeah. Here, very good.
I know, right?
But very good. Did you try some of the bacon?
That was the bacon's lovely. I've never had bacon like it in my entire life. It has changed everything I ever thought I knew about bacon.
Oh, thank you very
much. How
it
is prepared.
I really appreciate that.
Now, if it had actually been smoked, then it would be nicer.
I know, sure. I'm going to try some of this compote. I'm interested to see because I've made the compote one other time and, it's simple.
Say compote again.
Compote. I should have put the compote in betwixt the pancake, perhaps. What's going on? Oh, wow.
Now, if you think for 1 second that any woman or man, caregiver, whatever, is going to bait out a compote-laden pancake for their child before they go to school
on
a Wednesday morning.
Do you know what's mad? The compote was probably, compote's the only thing I done bar the bacon. The bacon was dog water and the compote was a very handy fuck it all in and let it cook type of thing.
Okay.
The last thing we're going to taste is the bananas and the bacon. Would you like to do the honours?
Yes, I would. I want to try these caramelised bananas.
Now, I would have liked them to have been a different texture, but we'll get there.
Well, do you know what? You can't always get what you want.
No, you can't always get. That's such is life.
And the point is, what difference does it make?
No.
It's fine. I always like to smell things before I eat them.
100%. Don't shout to me. Let me. I don't want any of your prejudice here, Leon. I want to taste my own caramelised bananas, and then I want to. They're fine.
If the bananas had been a little less caramelised.
Yep. That's me talking shit.
The flavours are good.
Texture is.
Yeah. And and I think maybe a slightly less ripe banana would have stood up.
Yes.
Texture wise.
100% correct. But listen, you live, and what do?
You learn.
You do. As long as you learn, you're living. I just made that up. That's profound. We're gonna get the fuck out of here, Leon. Right? We're gonna finish off eating all this here. I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna get you out the road. I'm gonna get Ollie. Oh, Ollie have a bit of banana?
Ollie had a bit of a pancake there a minute ago, and he's not. I don't know if he's fussed with banana.
No. Nope.
Nah.
We're going to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to firstly thank the audience for listening to this haphazard fucking conversation we just had. I enjoyed the conversation though, for all that. I would like to extend my gratitude to you for coming out and making the pancakes, for entrusting me with the recipe, even though you made it and you made it all good. I'd like to thank Liam, our producer, for setting all this up and doing a lot of running back and forth. I'd like to thank the owners of this house, who are very close to me, for letting me use this space. I don't know why I said such there. Leanne, is there anything you'd like to plug? Anything you'd like to do? Anything that you want to say to the people at home?
Pancake Tuesday is at the beginning of March this year.
Yep.
I think it's the 4th or 5th, I'm not sure.
Yep.
We probably should have known that in advance. I think you're going to post the recipe.
I'm going to post the recipe. I'm going to put it all on the screen.
The recipe's also on my Facebook page, and I'll put it up on Instagram as well.
Yep.
Whenever this goes out. But what else am I pimping out?
Any gigs coming up? Any town hall situations?
We might be doing a festival.
Ooh.
Later on in the year. So yeah, it's basically more gigs. Myself and Darren. I'm doing different wee bits and pieces as well. The guys have been. Bits and pieces. Anyway, go on ahead. The guys have been very nice and asked me to do gigs and stuff. So yeah, amazing. If I can get to do them, I'm doing them. Here's that weird when someone's like, "Do you want to do this gig?" And you're like, "Yeah," and you're like, "Me? Me? Yeah, sensational. Me?" Funny enough, whenever Darren messaged me to do the town hall, I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Like amazing, and I can't extend any more thanks towards you and Darren for that as well. And
for fucking taking the risk of me as well. You can come to McCooey's and me after having done, you know, less than 10 gigs perhaps. It was 4 gigs or something.
Right, okay. Calm down.
No, but here, fuck, no, you don't have
You're a funny guy.
Thank you. But yes, go follow Lianne on Instagram, Facebook, fucking Bebo, the whole works. I argued with Lianne before she didn't put me in her top 16. Fuck's sake. But what was your flashbacks before you?
That's a whole different conversation.
Top 16?
Flashbacks. It's a vagina joke.
Yeah, I know.
Wake up!
Oh fuck! I thought there was.
Wake up and smell the pancakes.
I thought there was a piece of McCooey lore about flashback. It doesn't matter.
No, there's not.
No, there's not. Yes. What would be a cool phrase for me to sign off here? Don't spoil the broth.
No, order up. I don't know.
So I originally, I'm in future, whenever this is actually a thing that is successful, and by successful I mean that I can actually cook things and talk at the same time. I am going to have segments, and I think the segment might be service. The end, you know, where we eat.
Do you know what you need? You need a wee bell. You need a wee
bell. See, I'm going to add those accoutrements as we go. That's another, you know, kitchen phrase. Right, yeah. Look after yourselves. Fucking don't spoil the broth. What did you say the sign off was?
Order up.
Order up. Way on you go. Enjoy yourself.
Service.
Thank you.
Right.